Small towns and farms have been experiencing a brain drain for years, as some of their most talented young people move to more urban areas. But why is this happening? Many youth prefer their rural homes but are forced to leave for work and school. Net out migration from small towns and villages is increasing, especially among youth ages 20 to 29. They leave for work and education. Sometimes they leave for relationships they form over the internet. Remarkably, though, a lot of the young people who leave would prefer to stay in their rural communities. Recent research is showing us that rural youth are caught in a complicated set of negotiations. Many of the young people who feel forced to leave would choose a rural lifestyle over an urban one. They like the open spaces and the kinds of recreational activities available beyond concrete jungles. They appreciate the sense of community that exists in many small towns. They like the daily contact with nature and waking to birdsong or the mooing of a cow. They like the pace of life and the values people hold to. They want less stressed lives and safe places to raise a family. But they leave just the same. Unemployment and economic stagnation push many out. A minority are pulled by wonderful opportunities to learn new things and advance in their chosen trades. Governments have proven remarkably thin on solutions. In Africa, rural youth recently reported that access to information, lack of credit, and negative perceptions around farming are the leading reasons why African young people are leaving small farming at such alarming rates. High youth unemployment is one of the biggest problems currently affecting African youth. When youth can't find viable jobs in their communities, they begin to migrate from rural areas in search of opportunities in bigger cities or different countries where they face an uncertain future. So why are newer generations moving away from small towns and farms? The answer is complex, but it seems that a lack of opportunities, unemployment, and economic stagnation are major factors. It's a trend that has been happening for years, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. But what can be done to reverse this trend? Some experts suggest that investing in rural infrastructure and creating more job opportunities in small towns could help stem the tide of young people leaving. Others suggest that providing better access to education and training could help young people find good jobs closer to home. Whatever the solution may be, it is clear that something needs to be done to help small towns and farms retain their most valuable resource, the young people. But what about the impact on small towns and farms when young people leave? The loss of young people can have a devastating effect on these communities. Without a steady influx of new talent, businesses may struggle to find workers, schools may see declining enrollment, and local economies may suffer. In addition, when young people leave small towns and farms, they often take with them their energy, creativity, and innovative ideas. This can make it difficult for these communities to adapt to changing economic conditions or to take advantage of new opportunities. So what can be done to help small towns and farms retain the young people? One solution may be to provide better support for entrepreneurs who want to start businesses in these areas. This could include access to capital, training, and mentorship programs. Another solution may be to invest in infrastructure projects that make small towns more attractive places to live. This could include improving transportation links, building new schools or hospitals, or developing recreational facilities. Ultimately, it will take a concerted effort from governments, businesses, and community leaders to help small towns and farms retain the young people. But with the right support and investment, these communities can thrive once again. But what about the role of technology in all this? Some experts suggest that advances in technology could help bridge the gap between urban and rural areas. For example, high-speed internet access could make it easier for young people in small towns to access educational resources or work remotely. In addition, new technologies such as telemedicine could make it easier for people in rural areas to access healthcare services without having to travel long distances. So while technology may have played a role in driving young people away from small towns and farms in the past, it could also play a key role in helping these communities retain the young people in the future.